put my smart trackers through their paces, I've come to one of the biggest buildings I could find, a football stadium. And to help me, I'm meeting someone who's no stranger to finding things.
Annabelle!
Hello, Georgie.
Thank you for joining me on my very own treasure hunt.
Following on from Annika Rice, Annabelle Croft was one of the stars of early 90s TV, hosting cult show Treasure Hunt, where she dashed across the country in a helicopter to hunt, you guessed it, treasure.
Policeman, right, I think, oh look, there's tea dance today. Now, is there something that you lose off?
I have often lost the keys in the house, believe it or not. I'm often losing my phone and we're searching for it around the sofa or in a bathroom.
Yeah. So these are 3 different ones that we're going to be trialling today.
First up is the Tile Pro. Tile were one of the first to bring this tech to the market, hitting the shelves back in 2013. And this Pro model has a 1-year battery life. Next up is the Chipolo One. It may not be as well known as Tile, but it was also launched in 2013, and this one has the advantage of a 2-year battery life. And finally, it's the new kid on the block, the Apple AirTag. The device that many claim will be a game changer to the world of tracking, but will those claims reign true in test number 1, Bluetooth range? Each of our trackers connects to an app over Bluetooth, so a good range is essential if you want to track down your belongings. And to find out which has the best range, we're taking to the 105-metre-long pitch.
Often when you lose an item, it's just sort of actually in your house or in the
garden.
Exactly, in the garden. So having a good Bluetooth range, I think, is really key. So you are linked up to the Tile there.
Yeah, that's
I
this
am
one.
linked up to the Chipolo and the AirTag. So I'm thinking we can just use the whole of the football pitch to work out how far the Bluetooth
this
stretches.
is a good test for it.
While this lawn is slightly larger than your average 3-bed semi, at home, walls, windows and even Wi-Fi can reduce Bluetooth range. So to ensure our test is fair, we'll keep our trackers in a clear line of sight.
OK.
Come this way.
But we've been given strict instructions to walk around the perimeter as to not affect preparations for the big weekend clash against Doncaster Rovers.
As we're walking away, if you press find, then that will kick in the Bluetooth mode. Does it say you got signal? Is that picking up?
Yep, picking up signal now.
Brilliant.
The Tile Pro claims to have a range of 120 metres. The Chipolo, half that at 60, while the Apple doesn't make any claims. But it's not long until we find out.
So, Annabelle, I have to say my AirTag is already dropping out, saying we're at 120 feet. So I would say goodbye to the AirTag.
At just 36.5 metres, it's a disappointing start for the AirTag.
Let's keep walking.
But just a few steps later, and the Tile Pro is next to be sent off.
Georgie, I think this might have lost signal.
That's out. It's out the game.
The Tile Pro loses signal at 53 metres, well behind their 120-metre claim, leaving the Chipolo to make a breakaway at the top of the table.
We're quite far away now.
Yeah, we've almost done the whole length of the pitch now.
We're going to have to go up into the stands.
The Chipolo has exceeded its claim of 60 metres and is still connected well past the pitch and into the stands.
This is so far. We actually would almost need to go up another level.
Yes, I know.
Despite a distance of 140 metres, the Chipolo app said it was still connected, displaying the tracker on the map. And after a quick call to our runner, Shannon,
Hi, Shannon.
and triggering the alarm over Bluetooth, the impressive range was confirmed.
Yep, loud and clear. It is working. So I would say that is a win for the Chipolo.
Definitely.
We've run out of stadium. We could go further. Well
An
done,
early
Chipolo.
strike for the Chipolo gives it a 1-0 lead. But with a final whistle still a long way off, there's plenty to play for. For Test 2, we've come to an adventure play area to see which tracker has the loudest alarm. Handy for finding things when they're stuffed down the back of the sofa and left in your coat pocket.
Somewhere in this ball pit, Shannon has hidden all 3 trackers. And we've got to find them using
Test
the
out
art.
our ears.
Exactly. Shannon, do you want to ring the Tile? Oh,
Boasting the loudest speaker of the 3 trackers,
is that your hand?
the Tile can reach up to 128 decibels, around the same volume as an ambulance siren. So despite being buried in balls and a room full of screaming children, we soon found it.
I would say that was loud.
That was pretty loud, but you got there first.
Next up, the second loudest on test from Chipolo with a 120 decibel speaker.
Definitely a bit quieter.
This is ridiculous. It's like it's so loud. I can hear it, but I can't find it.
Oh, hang on.
Yes!
While the Chipolo was loud, its sound pattern made it trickier to find. Finally, the AirTag. Apple are also tight-lipped when it comes to alarm volume specs, so it's going to be interesting to see how it competes.
How strange. Can't hear it at all. Oh, yes.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
Yes.
You got it! Well done. I mean, that is really quite
that's so quiet.
Another disappointing result from the AirTag then. But thanks to a loud and clear alarm, it's the Tile Pro that wins this round, going into our final test of the day. While Bluetooth and alarms are handy for finding your possessions that are nearby, these trackers can also help pinpoint your belongings from further away. So next, we're testing their long-range tracking abilities.
So the whole idea is to work out how good these are about actually using their wider community for finding them.
To do this, each of the trackers can connect with other people's phones, and once they do, an alert is sent to your phone of its whereabouts, no matter how far away you are from your tracker. The Tile and Chipolo communicate with their own apps, while the AirTag works in a different way, presenting a distinct advantage.
The AirTag doesn't rely on someone to have a separate app on their phone. Instead, it's just anyone with an iPhone.
Okay.
And as there
There's
are...
a big difference.
Yes, there's a big difference.
Yeah.
There's many more iPhones. OK, so Shannon's off hiding our 3 smart trackers in the square over there.
Shannon is planting the trackers out of our smartphone's Bluetooth range, and when they report home, it's over to us to track them down.
So if we now set them all into lost mode, then they'll be on the lookout for any passers-by to give us a little ping.
Worldwide, there's over 100 million devices the AirTag could potentially connect to.
So this is a really interesting test to see how big their network is.
Whereas the Tile and Chipolo has much fewer, so no surprise the AirTag was first to send an alert.
Really quick.
That did not take long at all.
5 minutes pass, but still no response from the other two.
Still haven't got anything on the Tile or the Chipolo.
A quarter of an hour later, and still no dice.
Coffee's finished.
I know. The coffee has finished. I think we can say that for this part of the test, AirTag wins, because we have had a response off that. When it comes to the Chipolo and the Tile, we haven't heard anything.
So, with the Tile and Chipolo still lost, the only treasure we'll be hunting down now is the AirTag.
We need a clue. Where's the clue?
To find the AirTag, first you use a map to navigate to its last known location.
We are running. Us. We're on a treasure hunt.
Then, as you get closer, your phone connects to an ultra-wideband chip inside the tracker, and compass-like instructions appear on your device.
Oh, it
we
says
are really
close.
Showing how far you are away from the tracker, and as you get closer, which direction it's in.
Oh!
6 feet. 6 feet.
Oh, yes!
5 feet.
Brilliant!
Ding, ding,
Oh,
ding, ding,
fantastic.
ding.
That's really impressive.
Ding, it is here.
So there's no doubt that Test 3 goes to the AirTag, being the only one we managed to retrieve. But with honours very much even overall, which is the one I would recommend as being top tracker?
Well, what is?
Well, for me, it has to be the Apple AirTag. It was the only one that actually performed well in the test where you physically lost your wallet and you needed to track it down. Now, I obviously have to caveat that with if you're an Android user, then you're going to have to go for something else, and I would recommend the Tile Pro in that case.
Yeah, but my problem is I keep losing my phone. How does it help me then?
Well, all 3 of them have an option that allows you to log onto their respective websites and it'll tell you where your phone is, or you can download the app on a different device. And the Tile and the Chipolo have a thing where you can press the button and then it makes your phone ring, even if it's on silent, which is useful if you've just, you know, left it down the back of the sofa or something.
OK, thank you for that, Georgie.